Hey guys, a little bit of cramped conditions over here, doing a little bit of lathe detective work. I got a chuck key here for those of you that are familiar with this tool. Oh, it doesn't fit. That's cool. I think I've got another one over here. Maybe it fits. When I bought this stuff, it had, you know, kind of a hodgepodge of stuff that I really wasn't sure if it went with it or not. Yeah, that looks like that fits. So there's something chucked up in this 4-jaw chuck. It looked like somebody was just goofing around, but who knows? Maybe they were making something legit. I don't know. Come on, baby. I'm going to get it out because here it is, just a piece of steel. Looks like they were turning a square piece of stock round. Could have been a test piece. I mean, that's what I would do if I were testing it out. But I'm going to run these jaws in the best I can because I'm going to do some measuring and find out what the distance is between the cross slide and the center of the chuck is. And the reason that is important to me is I'm going to get a tool post and I want to make sure I get the right size. So I could have probably looked this stuff up in a book. I've got a book, but I really wanted to get out here and kind of get a feeling that I had the right stuff, because you don't ever know if what is on your machine is what came with it or what it was designed to be using. You know, people could put aftermarket junk or stuff that they thought was better or something on there and you not know any better. So I'm going to put that chuck key in a safe spot. I've got the I don't know all the technical names for all this stuff. I've forgotten. I think this is called the compound rest and the cross slide, but I could have those terms mixed up. I've got my square butt here, and I'm just going to try to determine roundabout, which my lighting is horrible over here. I don't even have a light handy. So I can turn this around and maybe get an idea what we're talking about here. Looks like right at 2.5. I would show this to you. I will show this to you. So you can see kind of what I'm looking at here. I've got my square butt attached to my scale, and I'm going in there trying to read that dimension, and it's right at 2.5. 2.5. That's what we're going to call it. 2.5. And no, 1.5. 1.5 inches from the top of the compound slide. Yeah, gotta be 1.5 to 1 5/8. Mystery solved. I think that's going to wind up being a Style B Aloris tool post. A bit, please. Style B Aloris tool post. What does that mean? To tell you the truth, until very recently I couldn't have told you, but the Aloris company, which is Mr. Pete Tubal Cain's favorite design of a tool post, has sizes A through E. That's their standard sizes. And what it is, I'm rambling. It's a quick change way to get lathe tooling, lathe turning tools on and off the machine. So if you wanted to say run across there and rough something, you'd have a roughing tool. If you wanted to go in there and do a little bitty profile, you'd have a profiling tool, etc., etc., threading tool. And they all fit on this tool post interchangeably. So the next thing, the bit of tooling that I really do need for the lathe is a what they call a live center. It goes in the tailstock. I'm going to see if I can hold this camera here and show you. Like right here. There should be a live center with this lathe, but it didn't come with one. I kind of just bought these machines as is. So I thought, well, it's got a Morse taper that it's going to take, and I thought it was going to be a number 3, but I think it's a number 4. I just kind of am out here doing a little bit of measuring here with my Mitutoyo 12-inch calipers. And it looks like 1.23, 230 thousandths, something right in there. This is not an exact science and not an exact measurement. So, you know, you look up Morse taper, and I think a number 4 is 1.231. So I'm just going to guess that's a number 4. I'm going to try to back that up. I've got a manual. I think I can back up that information. So I think it's a number 4 Morse taper that goes in there. So that's the lathe, the detective work I'm doing tonight. I just thought I would share it with you guys. So y'all have a good evening.